The men's and women's Final Fours are right around the corner, but in Trenton, sights are already set on next year's tourney, and Ryder Bronx baseball plays host to an interstate rival. I'm Mark Fontes with sports. In 2006 and again in 2009, the then Sovereign Bank Arena played host to different levels of the NCAA women's basketball tournament. Well, mark your calendars, because in 2013, women's hoops will return to the capital city. Officials from Rider University, the Metro Atlantic Athletic Conference, or MAC, and others all came together at Sun National Bank Center this morning. Their big announcement: the arena will once again be one of 4 regional sites for the women's Sweet 16 and Elite 8 next March. The MAC, therefore, will be the host conference for these first and second rounds of the tourney. Venues in Norfolk, Virginia, Oklahoma City, and Spokane, Washington were the other sites chosen. MAC officials and Ryder's own sports gurus could not be happier.
If you look at who advances to the Sweet 16 round, you have your UConns, you have your Rutgers, you'll have your Notre Dames. So we're going to have major schools with major followings coming into the region.
For us at Ryder, it's a great event for us to promote. It's a great event for us to be a part of. To have our hand in the NCAA tournament is a great thing for our team, our university, and our athletic department.
We're trying to grow our women's program, so anytime we can be associated with an event that's promoting the growth of women's basketball in the local area, we're certainly going to take advantage of it.
Tickets, by the way, go on sale this Sunday for next year's games. You can get them by logging on to www.comcasttix.com or charge by phone at 800-298-4200. And, of course, if you just like visiting the arena in person, you can buy tickets at their box office when it's open. To another sport popular at Ryder, baseball has struggled through its first few weeks here in 2012. After starting 3-1, the Bronx then lost 13 of their next 15 games, most of which were on the road. But now, well into conference play, the Bronx were cruising until Tuesday at home when they took on North Jersey foe Seton Hall.
Traveling down from South Orange, the Pirates struck first in this clash of Jersey boys, but the Bronx in their half of the first inning took a 2-1 lead thanks to some clutch hitting. In that bottom of the frame, still no one out, runners on the corners for Greg Fazio, who belts this one into right center for a base hit, make it an RBI as Ryder takes a 3-1 lead. A few batters later, the Bronx would load the bases with still nobody out. Chance to blow the game wide open right here, but Seton Hall's defense came together. Pitcher Frank Morris gets Justin Thomas to hit a little chopper toward him. Morris guns it home and gets Adam Wayman for out number 1. Next up, Ken Kramer of the Bronx hits it down the line. Well played by third baseman Kyle Grimm, who goes home for the force, now 2 away. After him, Ryan Murphy up facing Morris. Towering shot to left, but playable for Chris Selden. So Morris, who was brought on very early in relief of Rick Mangione, able to get the job done. Ryder's David Hafer, by the way, started for them. Struck out 3, allowed 4 hits and 4 runs in 5.1 innings of work. Later, Bronx still up by 2. Runner on first. Mike Parsons up, swings, hits it way back to left. Selden can't make the play. That was major as Nick Crescenzo sprinted all the way to third from first base. Parsons to second, but they of course charged an error to Selden, the first of many in the game's latter stages. Pirates, though, did not fold. Brandon Cotton hits this chopper to second. They go straight home where catcher Alex Falcone catches Crescenzo in a rundown. Parsons had already taken third, so Crescenzo was out. 2 down now. Wayman up trying to bring Parsons home, but he hits this on the ground, and SHU gets out of another jam. Top 5, still a 3-1 game. Pirates with runners on second and third for Mike Genovese. He hits a ground ball down the line. The throw to first, bobbled by Murphy. 1 run comes in. Pirates press their luck, though. They send John Bobian home from second, and he is out. So Seton Hall cuts the lead in half, but they still trail, biting off more than they can chew. Wayman at third, by the way, the error on that throw since it was in the dirt. Bottom of the 5th, Justin Thomas up, swing, sends this one deep to left, and forget about it. It's out of here for a solo shot, but that was one of the last few magic moments for the Bronx, who took a 5-4 lead into the 8th and fell apart. A total of 9 errors between these two teams as the Pirates win by 1.
And finally, Team of the Day is brought to you by Pryor NAMI Business Systems, an authorized Canon sales and service center. We change the way small business does business. Yes, we are still singing the praises of those who did well at Friday's CYO basketball all-star games. Bobby Brackett of the Lawrence High Cardinals led the boys with 16 points, and he came up with that clutch takeaway on an inbound pass by the opposing team to set up the game-winning dunk, which was poured in by Xavier Harris of the Petty School. His Cardinals, by the way, Brackett's, as many recall, in state play reached the semifinal round. We therefore salute LHS boys basketball as our Pryor NAMI Team of the Day. That is sports on this Wednesday. Stay tuned now for Mercer County Close-Up.